Hey, it's Trace. It's my version of chicken piccata day. And there's a little bit of prep that goes with this. I worked today, and so I didn't want to come home and deal with anything big or obnoxious. So I have about my person one frozen chicken breast. Actually, it's almost all the way thawed. And all I walked in, I took this out of the freezer, threw it in a bowl full of water. It'll thaw in about 20. Gives me time to think about what I'm going to do for my dinner and have a glass of wine. The other thing I need is capers. I love these little things. Anyway, they're yummy. I don't have any real lemon, so I'm using big fake lemon in a jar. Don't judge. And the other thing you're going to need to start doing is, and now all of the authentic old Italian grandmas are going to lose their minds over this, but I'm not an old Italian grandma. I buy vermicelli noodles and I cook up the whole box in tons of boiling water in about 6 minutes. Drain it really well. Rinse it in cold water until you can just pick it up. And then throw it in a Ziploc bag straight into the fridge. Then, when I come home from work, or whatever it is that I'm doing, or it's just me and Connor, or Ty just wants something, I can just make a frying pan, throw a frying pan on, make some sauce. Today's going to be piccata sauce, which I'll show you. Cook up my chicken, put it on my plate, reach into my little bag of joy, bag of noodle joy. And you see, look, they're not stuck together. They're just fine. So you grab them, however much you want. I'm going to pretend it's only this much. Throw them in the frying pan, shush, 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 just till they heat through. And what you got there is a fantastic dinner that took, how long is it going to take to cook the chicken? 3 minutes? Another minute for the sauce to heat this up. 5 minutes, I can have dinner going. So that's your prep, okay? Always make sure you have a bag full of cooked noodles in your fridge. I promise I will not tell any old Italian grandmas to come get you. I come back. One chicken breast, boneless, skinless. It's still a little bit frozen in the middle, but by the time I'm finished doing everything I want to do, it's going to be just fine. And I'm going to cut it into small pieces. I've got some flour in a bowl that I added salt, just salt and pepper to, generous amount of salt and pepper, because I want to have flavor. That way I don't have to worry about these guys, these pieces of chicken. So kind of on an angle. The big joke between me and my mom is how many pieces of chicken we can cut one breast into. My record is 25. Okay, so I'm just throwing these in. Actually, I prefer like this. Okay, a little bit frozen there in the middle. But you see, these things will cook in no time at all because they're super thin. By the way, if you like thick chicken piccata, make it thick. I'm not judgy. I'm using lemon in a big green bottle. Trust me, of all of your friends, I am not the judgy one. Oh, I forgot to keep count. Come on. And actually what I might do is I'll make my dinner and serve up the chicken that I want, and then the rest I'll leave for the kid. You know. Ooh, there you go. It was a little thick, so I pounded it. Okay, there we go. And take all of my little pieces of chicken, give them a little toss. And I'm going to cook these in olive oil. You know, right. So I make sure everybody gets coated. Not thick, just a thin little coat. And it doesn't matter if they touch raw chicken. They are raw chicken, so that was just for some of the people that like to yell at me. Sorry, some of the people that like to yell at me about my videos. One lady wrote to me and said she was never ever going to watch another video that I do because I refuse to take my rings off. Well, I don't know. I can still wash my hands. There we go. Look at that. Is that all of me? Look, one piece of chicken, one chicken. Oh, that was a bit skimpy. One chicken breast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 16, 15, 16 pieces of chicken. Giant thunderstorms coming through today, which is kind of cool. There's my chicken on my red board. Could be a little bit hotter, but I'm hungry, so it's going to be just fine. So just drop it in. Oh. Drop it in, don't touch it. One of the problems people have when they're cooking chicken, particularly stuff like this, is they just mess with it. Don't mess with it. Oh, come on. I have to make this one fit, right? What? There, that works. Okay, leave it. Don't touch the chicken, don't touch it. Looking for a light golden brown, not super dark. This middle one's always the hottest. But you want it to have, I like to have a little bit of color anyway. I have a plate here that as they're done, I'll throw them into the plate, or put them into the plate. So temperature's like medium high. That's what. That's right. Pretty. Pale, pale, but just a little bit of hello, baby color to it. I have to be careful when I fry things because my entire cooktop is crooked. It leans to the right, so things cook a little bit unevenly, which is fine. Look how good that looks. And because I cut these so thin, that chicken is done. The skinny ones are for sure. I'll pull them out. The very thin one. And then this big fat one in the middle will take the longest. There you go. Oh, so delicious. And this is so fast. So tasty. That one's done. Oh wow, giant storms are coming. Yeet! Okay, nice and quick this. These are a little bit fatter than the other ones. And kind of medium. Add a little bit of wine. A bit of wine. Take them out now. Okay. There's the wine. Now this is just for one, so that's why that size frying pan. A forkful of capers, and when you drop some in, mash them a little bit. You get more flavor out of them that way. Maybe I'll add a few more because I love them. There we go. So we got the wine in there. A little bit of fake lemon out of a jar. If you've got real lemons, put half a lemon. About. And then you can add chicken stock if you want. I don't see the reason. A little bit of water. Crank up the heat. And yeah, I'm a cereal wiper. Because I like to make that a little bit clean. Okay, boil that for a sec. Have a drink of wine. Oh, I used a Pinot Grigio. You can use anything, any white. Sauvignon Blanc. Please do not use cooking wine. Use wine you will drink. And if you don't drink wine, that's perfectly fine. Ask somebody, what's a good wine that I should buy to have in my fridge so that I can add wine to my food? Because the food is only as good as the ingredients that go in it. So do not buy cooking wine. Promise? Thank you. I try not to be too bossy. Butter, because this is in fact, I'm going down to medium, a butter sauce. 2 tablespoons probably, that much. Shake it in. Excuse me. Shake it in. Like that. Makes it a little bit creamy. If you feel the need, you can add cream. I don't usually feel the need. Grab a spoon. I should probably be tasting this. Super tart, super lemony, super buttery. All of the things that lemon piccata should be. Chicken goes back in just for a sec, and any juices. Flatten it back out. The residual flour on the chicken will also help thicken and amalgamate your sauce. Look at that. Seriously, you want to be here, don't you? A friend of mine was half joking that maybe I should start going to people's houses and cooking them dinner. I would love that. So I might actually start doing that. See how much thicker the sauce got just from letting that be in there a little bit. I'm actually gonna add a little tiny bit more water. I just want it to be a little extra juicy because I am going to be adding the pasta to that. I'm going to take the chicken out again. Do it the wrong way. My pasta. Crank the heat. Well, that's totally weird. I have no idea why my audio died. So I shushed around the pasta a little bit with the capers and the sauce, and oh, so delicious. Only takes a sec. Don't do it too long because you'll overcook your pasta, and that defeats the whole purpose of having delicious food. So dump the pasta in a bowl. Add whatever, chicken you're going to add. I tried to act as though I was not going to eat every single piece of this chicken. It was absolutely delicious. I really hope that you try this method. It's quick, it's easy. As long as you keep that pasta in the refrigerators, there's nothing you can't do. I hope you enjoy it. Don't even ask me why I'm having audio issues. In any event, I wanted to take this moment to thank everybody for the support and the subscriptions. And if there's anything that you'd like me to make, I will. I have a long list of things I'm going to cook, and I hope that you really enjoy them. And I appreciate the support. Thank you very much.